Peace, love, and light collective. Welcome to your full moon in Aries chakra healing and tune-up reading. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot. Thank you so much as well for patiently waiting for your cusp videos. They are coming out. I do have a plan to get them out in time for Libra season, so thank you just for bearing with me. Please feel free to check any of my previous videos as well. There may be some good information that you can use this Libra season in the meantime, okay? Thank you for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. They truly do mean the world to me. And definitely, I love hearing how you guys resonate with my videos, or, you know, just what type of transformation has happened, or even just the fact that it resonates with your situation just really makes me feel really great. And really drives the why on why I put these videos out for me. So thank you for sharing that light with me. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. And thank you for tuning in, okay? This Aries in... full moon in Aries, excuse me. It is definitely giving me a lot of fiery energy. Like, this full moon is not playing. I'm super excited to see what insight we can get from the universe about this full moon. And as far as, you know, based on our new moon reading, where we had that beautiful ascension through, I believe, our first through fifth chakras. I'm really interested to see what is going to come to us with this energy over the next few days in the full moon from those seeds that we've planted, okay? Yeah, let's just go ahead and hop on in, okay? If you have any mantras, prayers, affirmations that you like to use to get in tune with your higher self, to invite your own divine council of light around you, please do so while I pray, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, and my own Divine Ancestral Council, thank you so much for just giving me life, giving the collective life today. Thank you for connecting me with the collective through these videos. And please let these videos bless whoever comes across them, and may they find peace, may they find clarity, may they find encouragement, uplifting messages to carry with them in their daily walk. That gives them the courage to conquer all the obstacles, anything that may be thrown at them, and to celebrate all of the goodness and the joy that they have in their immediate surroundings and in their current life in the moment. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a clear vessel of love and light and truth, to bring forth the most important messages of transformation, healing, vibrational alignment, guidance for ascension for all souls that see this video. I thank you for that love. I thank you for that protection. I thank you for that guidance. I thank you for allowing me to be connected to such a beautiful collective of people on this path of ascension. I'm so grateful, and I am thankful as well that you are with the collective, walking with them, talking with them, speaking to them, guiding them on the way that they need to walk in order to reach their destiny, their own abundance, and their own personal development and their own soul ascension. So thank you. I praise you. We love you, and so it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to stop saying I'm getting annoyed with myself. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, excuse all the guys, okay? I'm getting a lot, but this full moon in Aries energy is pretty strong, okay? If you have a lot of fire in your chart, those houses are going to be really active over these next few days, okay? Especially as we move into Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. A lot happening, okay? It's just a lot going on. There's always a lot going on in the cosmos, so that's nothing new, but this particular full moon in Aries feels very movement oriented, very kind of like clearing away the past, almost just like this new start, this new beginning. Aries being the first zodiac of the Western kind of astrology, right? It's that Fool energy. Thank you, Spirit. It's the Fool energy, okay? It's that new beginning, a little bit of, you know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailedness kind of coming in, but I think that that's good. That innocence, right, is really going to help us to see this new beginning, see what we need to see from fresh, unjaded, aligned points of views and perspectives, okay? So I've invited okay, we have faith already, okay? I invited my council in. Sorry, I'm trying to get the lighting right on this, guys. I invited the archangels in with me. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Jophiel actually showed up for this reading, so that's really interesting. I'm interested to see what she has for us. Archangel Metatron, of course, is going to guide us through these chakras and tell us what's being illuminated in this full moon. And then Archangel Michael, absolutely, of course, my bestie. Almost every light worker's bestie, right? Archangel Michael is awesome. We have impartiality, okay, in the crown chakra. Actually, you know what? Okay, they're telling me to take those back. I need to fix this lighting. Come on, guys. Get brighter. Okay, sorry if it's a little dim, guys, okay? I will work on better lighting, but let's just go ahead and see what we have. Ancestors, please let us know, what should we expect? What is being activated by this full moon in our energy centers? What healing is happening? What messages of healing, truth, light, and love and courage do we need to know for this full moon? Abundance. Gorgeous. Solar plexus chakra. Yellow, very connected to fire, right? Heat. Yeah, I think that the clear picture of abundance, what abundance means for you, how you go about it, right? In this particular card, it talks about, this man drops a coin down the drain. He frets over it at a bar with a drink and, in this kind of lack mentality. This young child, right, just gets some gum and a string, pulls it out of the drain, and actually does this continuously and builds her own little treasure. So this for me is needing to connect with the inner child, needing to allow your inner child to guide your will, to guide your thought process, to guide your attempts at creating abundance, to let the inner child take the wheel, right? Because with children, it's like they're very tenacious, most of them. They're kind of tyrants in a very funny hysterical type of way. But they're very determined on what they want. They're very set on what they want, and they're very creative in how they get things, right? They're creative in how they go about discovering their own sense of self, their own sense of worth, their own sense of truth in the world. And I think that is where we are with this full moon in Aries. It's illuminating and bringing this fire and this passion and this heat to what we see as abundance and how we go about it, maybe even how we manage the abundance we have in our mind. This could also be, so let's say you are already very well off in numerous different ways, right? But it could be a block that there's this fear that it's not enough, or this fear of letting go of some of your abundance. If this is money, right? You got to give it to receive it in a way, right? Maybe feeling like I don't have enough to give, or if I give, I won't receive back. So there's definitely some self-checking that needs to happen within how we are pushing our energy, how we're pushing our will and aiming our will towards our abundance. And the check-in is to make sure that your inner child is a part of that process, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. Anything else? Okay. For the collective, cusp collective, and chakra healing for this new moon, full moon, not even new moon. Rejection in the crown chakra, okay? This is receiving a lot of ideas and maybe not necessarily knowing which one is the right one. Or this could also be kind of a revamp when it comes to how you connect to the universe and how you may use your own intuitive powers to create, right? Because you see, he's an artist, right? And he's kind of this is kind of like calling in your divine counsel of light, right? And listening to the guidance and deciding and discerning what is for you, what is not for you, what may be for someone else, if you are gifted in that way. Needing to realign with your own guidance and your own guides, your own way showers and spirit family is going to push you through some blockages when it comes to your creative work, when it comes to how you create things. I think this is very tied into this solar plexus. It's needing to remember who you are in both your inner world and in the outer world, right? Needing to let go of any past rejection, anything that might not have worked out as planned. My guides are saying it's like, don't give hope up. Don't give up hope on the outcome. It just may take a different path and a different process and a different mode and a different perspective, right? So it's kind of like, don't give up on your dreams, right? Just because the way you envisioned it going down or the way you envisioned it happening isn't happening. Any form of rejection is just redirection, right? So I think that that's really interesting, especially for the crown chakra. Okay, yeah, miracle. So another solar plexus. This is a lot of movement. Like I was saying and picking up, it's about movement. We move from our will, right? Our solar plexus, our gut. This is witnessing miracles. This is having faith in the impossible. This is allowing that inner child in you to boldly dream and boldly move towards people, places, things, opportunities, family, friends that align with this transformative energy that is going to get you where you really want to be, right? It's believing that that path exists, right? And that existence comes from you opening up your solar plexus, healing your solar plexus, healing that confidence, healing that ability and knowledge of your own ability to manifest miracles. This is heavy manifestation energy, okay? We are definitely in very strong manifestation energy, especially with this full moon being in Aries, that represented by the Fool in Tarot. It's this new beginning. This is an opportunity for a new beginning in abundance, in maybe even how you receive and how you go about attaining abundance, right? Or even just in what you feel abundance is, right? So what I'm also picking up is a lot of the collective may have had an idea of, okay, this is what my abundance looks like. This is what will make me happy. This is what will bring me peace. This is what will bring me joy. This is what it is. And I'm not moving from that. But I think that with all of this kind of mystical, swirly kind of energy, it's like Spirit is calling you to be a little bit more fluid in how you go about attaining that, and more fluid in your vision and your picture of that, right? So there might have been some attempts made on creating that abundance, and there might have been some blockages, some interference, some sort of rejection that might have gone down. But this is your divine counsel saying, don't give up. Consult with us as well. I think a lot of people are also learning that it is very, very important to consult before you move. It's always important to pray before you take that step. Try to listen out for the wisdom of the universe so that you can incorporate it within your decision to move forward, okay? Or to go after something, or to start something new, or start something over, yeah? And to just trust yourself, trust your heart. Definitely getting trust your heart. Anything else for the collective? Yeah. Completion, okay? This is sacral energy, very beautiful. This is cycles ending. This is allowing yourself to move on, like I said, to something new, something current, something in the present, something also futuristic. This is like someone mourning the past, the passing of a loved one. This is like a life that this woman had that now no longer can exist, right? Because this person that she had that life with is not in this physical plane anymore. So it's needing to allow connections, allow past lives, lives lived in this life that no longer align, allow them to just be complete, allow them to just release and go and transition the way that they need to, because I feel like this is very much strongly causing some sort of a block in some of the collective's ability to create, ability to connect with their emotional body, their sensual body, their intimate feelings, because of the holding on to this past life. And that's okay. You know, we all have that time of release, which is super, super important, but it's definitely, this moon is bringing in the completion of that. Oh, and we already had something else. And we had self-worth. Flipped over, that was a peeker, okay? So I'm going to end it there with these chakra cards, okay? But this for me is realizing that, you know, with every ending, there's a new beginning. And with every desire, there's a reason behind having that desire. There's a purpose that everyone has. There's a throne that everyone deserves to sit on that completes the kingdom of this world, right? Energetically, right? And I think that a lot of us are starting to, at least, because you see, she's not sitting on the throne, right? A lot of us are starting to at least see what this throne looks like, see what it means, and what our own style of leadership looks like when it comes to this ascension, and how we are transforming as human beings, and how we are connecting with the world. It's changing in a way where a lot of people who, let me put it like this. So, you know, in society, right? In society, it's often, currently, let's say, in other societies, right? Art and creative talents were very highly valued. We live in a current society where that isn't the case so much, right? It's hard to keep art programs in schools these days. It's hard to actually get funding for arts, right? Like, no one's going to the theater to see ballet anymore. No one's funding dance companies and wanting that to be a thing. That it's this lack of creativity, this blockage, holding on to old paradigms, right? Old ways of thinking, old ways of connecting with each other, with the world. This is the passing of that 3D existence, and then us moving into this 4D sense of worthiness, this sense of co-creation, this sense of, I am part of the whole, and that is the purpose. Like, to actively play my part as part of the whole, right? Actively co-create, but finding that balance between action and surrendering. You know, that discipline movement forward, but then also surrendering and receiving. So that masculine and that feminine, right? We're learning what that balance looks like, and that balance is your crowning. That is your union. That is your breakthrough. That is the goal, is to retrieve both the light and the dark within ourselves. So then that elevates the energy of our connections with other people, which then shifts them into having to elevate, which this shifts other people, right? It's this domino effect of shifting that happens, especially in the sacral chakra, our creative zone, right? And I think that a lot of people are starting to see ways into manifesting their own throne, how to get to that king, God, queen, God like essence within themselves. And that's all coming from confidence, all coming from self-worth. And I think that that transition is very beautiful into miracle and abundance. It's like the more we lay to rest this old paradigm, old kind of patriarchy heavy sense of relating to the world, this war kind of mindset, this heavily overly done masculine mindset, and we balance that out with the more feminine energy of receiving and understanding and nurturing. I mean, masculine energy is definitely nurturing, but when it's not balanced with feminine energy, it can get a little too cold, like too disconnected, right? 2 3D, 2 in the tangible. So it's needing to allow the divine to shine light through us, through our feminine energy. That brings in the miracle of abundance, right? And that moves us past this sense of rejection towards the spirit, towards our guides, and towards the other realms, towards the other energies that are present here with us that aren't visible to the naked eye, okay? Wow, that's 20 minutes in, so there might be a part 2 to this, but I'm going to go ahead and consult my Native American Tarot to just further clarify kind of what I was feeling. This is very beautiful, though. Very, very beautiful. There is this sacral solar plexus crown connection that I'm really just digging right now, guys. This is great. Okay. Maiden of vessels. Okay, so this is sincerity. And again, this is what I was saying. I was looking at the sacral energy. This is that feminine energy, getting in tune with that purity, that innocence of receiving love. And that's kind of where I was getting at with that masculine being too dominant. Masculine energy is the giver, right? Feminine energy is the reception, the receiving. So it's needing to find that balance of how do we learn how to receive goodness, right? Rather than just give it out or push it out, right? How do we allow it to come to us? That's what's going to kind of help us with this completion and this self-worth. Thank you so much, ancestors. Anything else? Okay, we have pregnancy here. Okay, this doesn't have to be a literal pregnancy, but this could be, with this being the Four of Cups, getting new... It's like being in this incubation state of fullness, right? Of balance. In Native American traditions, right? It's a direction and the compass and the four corners, and all of that plays a big, big role in guidance and in leadership. And I think that this is a pull and a confirmation of needing to get that balance within our own feminine energies. Again, male and female alike, we have both energies within ourselves. Oh, and I didn't mention, but hopefully soon I won't have to so much, but remember, energy is an illusion. Not energy is fluid. Time is an illusion, okay? And that if this doesn't resonate with you now, please feel free to check back later a little, a couple days, like maybe even later in the week, and see what might resonate, okay? But this is being pregnant with your own love. This is being pregnant with the idea of your own throne, your own maternal instincts coming into play and balancing you out in some sort of way. I'm not getting that that's like an actual pregnancy. Oh, we had a couple peekers. Oh, actually, no, we don't. I was doing this the wrong way. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. Anything else to wrap up sacral energy? Anything else? Whoa. Okay. Beautiful. The lovers. Guys, this is union. This is so cute. Okay. So this is definitely, when it comes to our ascension, when it comes to our own personal growth, right? This is recognizing that we have a sense of duality within ourselves, right? That has a mirrored duality in the 3D and then in the tangible, okay? So if okay, Spirit just wanted me to go there, excuse me. Oh, my nose, okay. If you have love in your heart, or the desire for some sort of relationship, some sort of connection, some sort of soul tie, this also, before I even finish that, this also could be the prospect of love coming in. This could be options that bring you into this lover's energy, this union energy. But as I was saying, if you do have the desire for some sort of balanced relationship or some sort of love union or connection with someone, this is looking very positive for this full moon. I think this full moon energy is illuminating who that could be, because as you can see, she's kind of looking at him and he's kind of just focused on his music. It's like, I think that we are growing in our feminine energy and learning what masculine energy matches us, right? within other people and what we would want within ourselves. That's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, let's move on to solar plexus energy. Anything for solar plexus energy of miracle and abundance, ancestors? Gorgeous. Ooh, shaman. Okay, this is the kind of like the this is like the Hierophant energy in this deck. This is the chief counsel. This is the guider of your own spiritual journey, just kind of what we're tapping into, right? The shaman is the one who is also paired with the medicine woman. That sense of knowingness within self. It's this I keep just getting trust yourself, trust that you have, thank you, you have all the power and the ability to heal and to manifest this miracle and this abundance. In knowing who you are, in knowing your ability to access energy, to flow with energy, to allow the proper energy and the right energy in your life to manifest. It's like this is just very powerful. It's like just trust in your power. You may also have a shaman on the other side guiding you as well to these miracles, to this abundance, okay? What else? What did I got? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely. Definitely getting that there are ancestors on the other side. This is the Three of Pipes, the Three of Wands. This is waiting for ships to come in. This is waiting for that abundance, right? And I think that is coming in from your ancestors. So a lot of us may be receiving ancestral inheritances, whether that be spiritual powers, whether that be actual DNA transformations, whether that be tangibles, right? Some sort of inheritance coming through that is directly because of your lineage, directly because of your spiritual makeup, directly because you are connected to a soul family where in this time, in this moment, in the now, it is set and prepared for you to receive this abundance, and it's a joint effort. So it's working more with your spirit guides, kind of like I was saying with the rejection, tapping more into your ancestral lineage to learn who you are and learn who to call on and who to work with to receive the miracle and abundance that you're looking for within the collective. I think we all are looking for that path, right? That rightness. Anything else? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Warrior of Vessels. This is the Knight of Cups, okay? This is contemplation. This is emotion. This is passion. Waiting for that offer to come in. This could also be something being offered to you. And I think that is, oh, that's very sweet. So some of my ancestors just came in and said, well, it's from us. It's a gift of love from us. And I think for those that I'm tapping into, you may have been having dreams about your ancestors or about at least your ancestral lineage. You may be tapping into past lives where you were a part of an ancient civilization. And this miracle and this abundance might have been taken away from you or kept from you, or something might have happened is just kind of what I'm getting, like it just wasn't fully attained. But the work that you're doing now in this now moment, in this time, is activating this ancestral lineage and this ancestral DNA and that energetic match with abundance. And that's coming from help from your ancestors. It's like they're feeding down the universal life force for you to be a match and for you to receive and for them to be able to work with you to get this abundance. So it's a love gift from them. That's actually very beautiful. Thank you so much, ancestors, for always looking out for us. I love that. Anything for rejection? Anything for rejection, ancestors? Ooh. Oh, okay. So Warrior of Shields, okay? This is patiently waiting. This is patiently scoping out the next move. This is waiting kind of to kind of being on the defense almost, right? And again, rejections in the past are always redirection. So this is like someone being redirected to take the time to analyze, take the time to really focus in on what they want and how they want to move next, and to not be in a hurry. Consult your guides, consult your ancestors, consult your loved ones on the other side that you know are rooting for you, because not all the loved ones on the other side and in other realms want you to have the best. Trust that. So you have to be specific in calling in the light when you are wanting to manifest something of light, okay? But it's needing to take the time to figure that out. And this is the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Shields, the giveaway dance. This could be, right? How do you want to balance out your 3D existence? How do you want to give your abundance, give your creativity, give your insight, give and be of service in the physical? Needing to find some sort of alignment, and that's just taking some time, okay? But I think that that's what this full moon is like. It's highlighting the fact that yes, we need our spiritual selves in order to be aligned, in order to really receive our abundance, and we can no longer reject the fact that that exists. I think a lot of people are waking up to that, and I think that that's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Anything else, ancestors? Yeah, like I said, waiting it out, the Scout, the Four of Swords, meditation, scoping, observing. This is needing to take the time to observe your thoughts and discern what is coming from you, right? What's coming from your past rejections, but what's coming from your ancestors trying to move you past those rejections, past those failed opportunities or those missed opportunities. What is the guidance, right? Needing to actually take the time to scout out and observe the best next steps. That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, okay? But that is definitely, that guidance is there. It's like your ancestors, especially with the shaman, this is very strong. The shaman coming through, it's really, really highlighting that a lot of us in the collective are really learning our roots, really learning our ancestral history and our lineage, and that's going to bring in some confidence to believe in miracles, believe in the energetic transfer of good, giving good and getting good, right? And good overcoming evil. That is going to allow us to really hone in on some sort of karmic balance when it comes to our 3D existence. It just takes some meditation. It takes some time. It takes some patience. It takes some listening and tuning in, okay? I'm going to quickly grab a universal, or the universe has your back. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to light. Rewind this to the beginning, and I promise you I said this, being guided with light, right? Guiding back to the universe. We're getting back in tune with the universe, with natural timing, with understanding that this world, this dimension is both energetic and physical, and we can't ignore one for the other. We have to integrate both. That's important, okay? One more card for the collective. Thank you so much. Yes, I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love, okay? It's never too late to choose love. Like I said, with past rejections, those choices that you got rejected from, you might have made those choices out of fear, and that's okay. Always choose love. Choose the love of yourself. Choose the love of others. Choose to love fully and from your whole heart always, guys, okay? This is a beautiful, beautiful moon reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the benefits and the full harvest of this full moon in Aries, and I will see you in another video, okay? Namaste.